Uh,
Hello, and hopefully that works now. Yes, it does look like it does. Good. Cool. Hello, good evening, and remain indoors if you want to. I don't really remember what happened last time. I am gonna guess pretty much everything. Um, and I figured out the audio, so now I can actually hear what's going on. Yes, we're trying to look for Tom. They only have tiny shoes. They are searching for additional clues on the train. Cool, yes, and we have a hamster. That's most of what I remember. I can't, let's just talk to everyone. Excuse me, sir, have you seen a little boy wandering around with only one shoe? No, I don't believe so. But come to think of it, a couple here were just talking about a child. Interesting. Do you have any idea where we might find this couple now, my good man? I believe they are staying in the fourth car, sir. May I recommend paying them a visit? A wonderful suggestion. Thank you, Mr. Exposition. Let's go there. Come along now, Luke. Let's go. Coolsies. So, we needed, that little jingle for some reason. This is car 5. This is car 6. That's the wrong direction. So I don't remember any of the voices that I did for any character last time. So I'm gonna be going off my instinct. You want me to call him something other than Luke? Like what? Well there, young fellow! You're in the wrong room! My wife and I are staying here. Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we're searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this? Oh, sweetie, I think they might be talking about that darling cute boy. Oh, he was the cute one. Small and very clever looking, I'd say. So you did see Tom, then? He's been missing a while now. Hey, I didn't know whether he was a girl or a boy, truth be told. Tom's a nice name, though. Oh, pish posh. This might be the wrong accent. Oh, pish posh, yes, now that you mention it, now you mention it, I had a feeling the scam might be a girl. But until you stick a ribbon on its head, who can tell? Now I'm all turned around. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore. What? I hate to say it. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But it looks like the hot lead just turned cold, Professor. On the contrary, Luke. Not Luke. What's a good name for it? The boy. The idiot. The imp. I was just watching Hell of a Boss, so... Imp. Not Luke. Okay. On the contrary, not Luke. We may have just stumbled onto some extremely valuable information. What do you mean, Professor? You'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. Okay, not Luke works for you. Okay. I'm glad. Ooh! Are you excited about something? Fake Luke. Yeah, that works. Ah, Inspector. You're the real Luke, of course. Yeah. I definitely care more about you than small child dumb Luke. Yes! Like Eleanor, real and fake Eleanor, but Luke. Oh, and by the way, I am in the living room now, directly next to the router, so... You're absolutely fake, Dave. I'm legally the real Dave, so... Deal. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child? So you two are still flipping over furniture to find that Tycum? Do you mean to say that the child has been found? No, not at all. What I'm saying is that the child is no longer on the train. I've asked everyone aboard, but nobody gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen the lad. This led me to the conclusion that the poor child either got off earlier or fell from the train. Fell off? Yes, it's entirely plausible, given the way that children love to run amok. And when you combine that with their oversized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster. I'll contact the railway police at the next station, so feel free to give up on your search. Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are mounted high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed? All right, I'll humour you. So tell me, Leighton, where do you think this elusive ankle-biter got off to? That I can't say, but something tells me we've made a rather large misassumption here. Oi! There's no reasoning with you. Fine, just keep playing detective. Nothing'll come of it, I tell you. Right. We need to go find the people. I think they've figured it out. I unfortunately remember this plot. Ooh. Plot twist. What's on your mind? Not Luke. Fake Luke. You look distracted. It's hard to put my finger on why, but I feel like someone has been watching us for a while. You too, then. I've been feeling that same sensation myself. Do you think that someone might be tailing us? It's certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. Oh, that's unusual. Huh? This looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor? It certainly does. But the strange thing is that it's the same foot as the shoe we found earlier. So it is. Aha! He figured it out! So then, Tom must be... Oh, Luke. Not fake Luke. I'll get that. Fake Luke. I do believe we've both made a faulty assumption. What exactly do you mean? Recall for a moment the events as they have unfolded thus far. Let's see. We found a tiny shoe on the floor. That's right. A shoe small enough for a baby. And then there was the cat we found in the kitchen. But it was lodged in such a tiny corner, I don't know how Tom could have wormed his way back there. Correct. In order to get back there, Tom would have to be no more than half your size. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen any boys younger than myself on the train. That was my impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. Fake Luke, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't know it? You see, all the while we've been searching for Tom, we've assumed that he's a small boy. But what if that assumption proves false? What if we've been wrong from the start? I think I see what you're getting at, Professor. The second shoe was the same in every way as the first shoe, including which foot it was for. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it does, then Tom must be... really? This requires a puzzle. Okay. Professor Layton has a feeling that Tom may not be a human child. Okay, great. It's a Slidey McSlidey. Alright. Oh, I remember passionately hating this. I'm guessing everyone has guessed what species Tom is at this point. No, it's a Slidey. Luke, you got so upset with me for the other Slidey. It's not gonna go well. Oh, it might. It might. Huzzah. Maybe. Is this fine? I'm just struggling with the thing, but it'll be fine. I think the thing is you need to get the paws in the four corners. But how you do that, I can't remember. Maybe I can? Yes! You see where we're going with this. You got this. Boom shakalaka! He's a doggo. Also, yes, that is definitely not the British voice of Luke. This is the American version. He's fake Luke in multiple ways. Fantastic. Tom's a dog! Do you recall the girl we saw holding a small dog? I suspect that that small dog was our friend Tom. So if we track down that girl, we'll find Tom. Oh, a Grimer. Oh, Dip! Yeah, Pokemon! I have been playing other Pokemon lately, so I've been forgetting about this Pokemon, which I shouldn't do because I like it all. I happen to know that we're heading right to the end of the train. The thing that I thought happened earlier is about to happen. Ignore Chelmy. We don't want to bother. Oh no, who are you? Who are you? Why are you here? Hey, looky here. You guys have solved at least 12 puzzles. I applaud you heartily. I can't see how I could dislike a couple of can-do go-getters like yourselves. Let's be pals, eh? Okay. Do you want anything? The puzzles backed in the hut are the ones left unsolved. Take a peek for yourself. I probably do need to talk to Chelmy. Well, if it isn't the famous Mr. Layton, dashing about like he knows something I don't. I was just about to head over to Babette's and inform her that her child is no longer aboard the train. Inspector, we are mere moments away from discovering Tom's location. Might I ask that you give us just a bit longer to finish our search? Still don't want to face the truth, eh, Layton? Fine. Since you're so intent on it, and seeing how Babette is napping right now, I'll wait a while longer. Mind you, the moment she wakes up, I'm taking my findings to her. Got it? If you want to prove yourself right, bring the boy back before that. Understood. I plan to do just that, Inspector. We'd better find the girl with the dog as quickly as we can. Right. We're gonna have to look through the whole train. Greetings. Yes, I'm searching for them. Indeed, we're still searching. Tell me, sir, how puzzling indeed. Have you, by any chance, seen a young lady pass by with a small dog? Ah, now that does ring a bell. Yes, I believe she was headed toward the back of the train. Is that so? Well, thank you, sir. You've been most helpful. I just went to the back of the train. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. The boss can really bust my chops sometimes, but at the end of the day, I don't mind the job much. Right, thanks, buddy. I went to the back of the train. These people were not helpful. This is the complete opposite direction I'm supposed to be going in, and I know that, but I don't know where else to go. I'm ignoring the case puzzle. It irritated me. I'm apparently very, very bad at putting things into things correctly. Oh, yep, this guy... This is the wrong direction. Wait, what? Sammy Thunder has a puzzle that'll take your mind off that door. Check it. Oh, thank you, Sammy Thunder. An unknown number of people are riding a train. At the first station the train pulls into, 1/6 of the people on board get off. At the next station, 1/5 of the remaining passengers get off. This pattern continues so that at the next station a quarter get off, then a third, then half. Then at the final station, all passengers remaining on the train exit as well. Assuming no one got on the train during the ride, what is the fewest number of people that could have been riding on the train when it set out? My gut reaction is 6. Because there's 6 people, minus 1, there's 5 people, minus 1, there's 4 people. Yeah. Just 6. I think. That may have been a bit quick. Yeah! Cool. Alright. Yes. Exactly what I just said. Moving on. Let's find this ruddy dog. And that's how that one goes. Well, show's over now, so move it, will ya? If the folks in there find other passengers hanging around outside their door, I'm gonna get an earful. Do I need to talk to the person with the puzzle again? Shelmy is very unhelpful. Oh, okay. Ah, this one's gonna weigh on my mind heavy. Now what's with you two? What can I do you for? We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description? Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. It was headed to the back of the train, I think. Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way. And then there's gonna be a puzzle! Get old Grizzly! Yes, we will lend a hand. We conveniently are on a quest of solving every single puzzle in the world, so give us one. Right now. This is 12? How did they order these? Okay. Whoa. A man sitting next to you on the train shows you a picture he's drawn. Very convenient to the plot. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. Can you figure out how much of it is made up of clouds compared to the area that's made up of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a definite method you can use to work this out. How much of the area is sky versus cloud? What? It has a total area of 10. Can you figure out how much of it is made up of clouds compared to the area that's made up of sky? How sky cloud? Okay, so you write it as a ratio. What? How would you know that? I am looking at it and it looks like this bit with the curly and the swirly looks exactly the same as this blue bit with the curly and the swirly. So, it's making... Is there like a rotational symmetry or something? Maybe? No, that wouldn't... No, it wouldn't be rotational anyway. Because it's just like, that bit is in that bit. Does anyone in the chat have any idea? Because I don't even know how to begin this one. And similarly, this bit here looks like this? Maybe? It's kind of the same shape. Okay, so he drew the picture. But not with any... Like, he drew it by hand. How would you know that? Yeah, there's definite repetition, but... By eye, it looks about 4 to 6 to me. Maybe 3 to 7. From... No, the other way around. 6 to 4 or 7 to 3. But I do not know. I have hint coins. You never know what secret the area around the window might hide. Try using those studs stuck around the frame of the window to simplify things. Oh! Right. That's terrible. They have an erase tool in later games, which would be ruddy nice. Okay, that's why there's repetition. Cool. So, we call this, if we say this is 1 for blue, this is 2 for blue. So, we're ignoring these, they're both sky. And then, like, oh, these two are the same, and these two are the same. These two are the same, Or like fit into each other, and these two fit into each other. So yeah, there'd be 4 and 4 plus 2 for Sky, so yeah, it's 4 to 6. Well, 6 to 4. Thank you, hint coin. Very cool.
This should do the trick.
I did not think about looking at the dots.
Wonderful.
That was good. Yeah. That's kind of weird. And they are an incredible artist to be able to get that exact. This guy with the puzzle really put effort into that. I respect him a lot more. Ah, so that's how you do it. You made the picture. Anyway, you've got quite a head on your shoulders, don't you? Yeah, who draws like that? That's so weird. I've never seen a Sky that looks exactly like that. Now, as to the girl you were asking about, she's probably on the observation deck behind me. For plot reasons. Good. We are going to talk with the girl. That has been the point of what we've been doing for a while now.
Excuse me.
Oh, there he is. We found him.
Whoa! Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
Just as I expected. Thank you, Professor.
I'm sorry. It's just... Well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone again.
You had robot friends. That's fine. They're the best friends.
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
That's why you'll have to be extra careful. All right?
Yep.
Coolsies. We have another member in our party. She just sort of snuck aboard and is here now. Oh, he's the dog we saw earlier. Quick, grab him. I don't think that's the noise dogs make. I'm not very familiar with dogs. Well, I'll be. Tom wasn't a boy at all. He was a demon child. Oh, right you are. Not Luke. Fake Luke. Now let's get him back to his owner. Oh, I just suppose I'll be going now. Don't be ridiculous. Come along now. Yeah. Cool. Welcome, Flora. Let's go. I don't think this is how friendship works, but sure. Also, it weirds me out that she has, like, the same color palette as the professor. But, whatever. I think this was the room? Yes. Oh, thank heavens you're all right. My sweet little Tommy boy, I've missed you so. This is Tom. We were under the impression that we were searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut. How dare you compare my darling Tommykins to some common street mongrel? I like her. Lost dogs are no matter for Scotland Yard. Next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks haven't an ounce of sense. Come on, Barton, we've got... Barton? Who's Barton? We've got real cases to solve. You got it, Inspector? Where does he... I don't remember him. Don't you dare walk away from me! I'm not done talking about your atrocious manners! Oh! Well, enough of that. Welcome back, sweetie. Where did my little Tommykins run off to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and been holding him for ransom. Perhaps we should keep Flora's involvement in Tom's disappearance under wraps. Good idea, fake non-child. Eep. I do believe a reward is in order. Never mind the fact that you were the one who kidnapped him. I'm going to give you so much money. I have so much money. I know it's generous, but I insist. Yes, yes, give me all the hamster toys. I hear we'll be making a stop in a quaint village by the name of Dropstone. How much longer until we get there, Professor? I'm not entirely sure, but waiting here won't make the time pass faster. Let's rest while we wait. Fish! It's a fish! I'm gonna get a fish, although I am gonna click on the mystery so that you can read it while I do fish. I've still been doing Poke Daily, even though I have not been streaming for some reason, so I'm really bad at Meowball. So I now have a ton of excess Pokeballs, but whatever. Who needs them? Again, thank you so much for rephrasing exactly what's happening. Say, Flora, where have you been hiding all this time? I have to think of an accent for her now. Well, until I found that little dog, I'd just been relaxing in my room. Really? You've got your own room? Sure I do. It's the middle one in the third car. Wow! You do know that's the room right next to ours, don't you? Locations! You were just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are a bit rusty. Yeah. My word. Why has the train stopped? What's going on? Oh, I know I gave this guy an interesting accent that I found fun, but I can't remember what it was for the life of me. Oh no. Oh no. I know he looks exactly like a Goomba from Mario, but that's not helping me. Samuel, you don't want to do this time. Hey, boss man, chill out. There's a down train just like sitting on the track. Until we can move that thing out of our way, we're not going anywhere, man. Then get your rear in gear and move it now. I won't have your laziness tarnishing the momentary brand. But I'm just the MC. Shouldn't we get someone a little more, you know, gear-headed to handle this? Besides, train cars are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it? I will not hear excuses, especially from a layabout conductor who barely earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, Uncle. Uncle! I might be... I might be your uncle, who grew up in a very different area from you based on accent. But I'm also president of this railway, and I demand you address me as such. Okay, alright, sure. Whatever you say, Mr. President. Sure. Is this a puzzle? We can solve it. Bah! I'm too nice to that indolent... Indolent? I thought it was insolent. Scruffy nephew of mine. All the louse does is complain. Cool. Train good. What seems to be the problem here? Oh, sorry, Mr. Passenger. See, there's this giganto freight train parked on the track, and it's blocking our way. Clearing the track is gonna take some time, so just, sit back with something fizzy and wait. I see. Can I lend you a hand? For real? Oh yeah, that'd be way helpful. You think you can find a way to move the train blocking the track so we can, get a move on? Step aside now. We're not going anywhere until that train moves off the track. Yep, we can solve it. Sounds like a puzzle, which is convenient for us. Until we get this car out the way, the Momentary Express isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna change to the description of the puzzle, even though I think I know what it's gonna be. There's a train. It's stuck. Thank you for that. Bonk. 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 I did this one more or less on repeat when I was younger. It's hard to explain why. I just really, really liked it. I did it in the wrong amount of moves, but, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I like switcheroo stuff. That one works with my brain way better than just, like, put things in a suitcase. I'm very bad at packing in real life, and it annoys me that there is a puzzle that's literally that. How dare they? I think Eli would thrive in that environment, but I do not. Hopefully, we should be able to continue our journey now. Yep, I reckon we're good here. Just give me a sec, we'll be up and running again. Honk! Thank you, train. We're finally moving again. It shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone. I wonder if we'll find any information there. I hope so. Yeah! So many puzzles! Oh well. Sure. Yeah, I'm still Dave. Thank you for that. I'm not entirely sure what the best audio level is. I think I may have had it a bit quiet. Ooh woo, what's this? '50th anniversary of what? That was such a serious sound effect. Oh no. I didn't think this game was scary. That sudden stop back there did a number on our brakes, so we're stopping here for repairs. We've got at least 3 hours till we're ready to roll, so why don't you catch the local sites? Capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village. We did decide to look at stuff. Thanks for the information. Oh, Goomba Man, hell yeah. Well, Mr. Layton, how are you enjoying your time here in Dropstone? It's been delightful. Every once in a while, it's nice to leave the city and enjoy the countryside. It's not like that's what the entirety of the first game was about. The air is so clean and fresh. I'm so jealous of the people who get to live out here. You shouldn't be. I couldn't put it better myself. There's something about this place that makes you feel like a new man. And with the village celebrating its 50th anniversary today, our timing couldn't be better. Come to think of it, your Momentary Express turned 50 this year, didn't it? Quite the coincidence. Yes, it did indeed. Sheer coincidence, of course. Still, it could have been fun to celebrate your train's anniversary here at the festival. Well, we already have a grand 50th anniversary celebration planned at an exclusive venue in London. Oh, is that so? Well, I'm sure your party will be on par with the excellence of your train. La la. He's so polite. He's annoyingly polite. My, it's already been a year since she passed. Time truly does just fly by. She? Who do you think he was talking about, Professor? I haven't the foggiest, Luke. Interesting. Also, Granny Riddleton, I am not getting anywhere near you. That is a very menacing place to stand. Who are you? Oh, and who do we have here? Visitors from out of town? Indeed we are. We were travelling on the Momentary Express, but we've stopped here for repairs. If you're here for repairs, I bet I know where you're headed. Oh, really? This is information that is helpful to us, even though we're not in charge of the train. What do you mean, sir? Oh, I was just thinking out loud. Yes, just chatting with myself. Forget about it. Say, did you notice the festival that's running here today in Dropstone? Today marks the 50th year since the founding of our village. Make sure you get in on the fun. I am gonna check on the hamster, because it's the hamster, and I love him. His name is Steve. Yes. Okay, boom. We've got 2 whole locations for him. I'm loving it. So his accent is amazing. Look at him go. Oh, get that apple, Steve. Yeah, get in your little house. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, it's a new record. How dare you give me that sound effect? He's doing his best. They've got him classed as a lump. How dare it? He's trying so hard. Oh, Steve, buddy, I love you. What a good boy. Camera. What's going on with camera? Oh, right. Well, that probably goes there, to be honest. Sure. Bonk. Wow, the girl. We've only met one girl so far ever in our travels, and it happened to be her. Huzzah! Wow, look at all the stuff there is to do. I've never been to a real-life festival before. It's wonderful. Oh, that's right, Flora. I've forgotten how you grew up in that one little village. Well, now's your chance to make up for lost time. Let's explore. That's a great idea. Where should we go first? Oh, let's go look at that booth over there. I want to see what they've got. Wait for me. Ha 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 ha! You two watch where you're running or you're liable to crash into something. Thanks, Oh, I forgot he was in this game. I know I put him in the, like, context video to last stream, but, like, oh, I forgot that character was in this game. Ah! We're doing some top secret festival prep back here, so you can't come in yet, okay? Crew don't want you. Fuck off. I have a very, very vivid memory of this screen exactly burned into my mind. Can't explain why. Guessing it's something to do with this puzzle. Hey there, fellow. I'm in a real bind here. Help an old gal out, will ya? What seems to be the problem, madam? My sweet little bird fell down a hole here. Honk. That was the bird. She was calling out for help. I want to help her, but I just can't reach her. Do you have any ideas? I believe there's something we can try. Okay. Again, I'm guessing it's just gonna be this bird trap. Oh no! How do we get out? That was it. Right. Coolsies. Unfortunately, the way of solving this is just gonna be to stare at it, I think. So, here. Diddly-do-do-do-do. Okay, well, we've got to here from here, so it's gonna be... Oh! B. Coolsies.
This should do the trick.
Yeah! I did
And there we have it.
plenty of puzzles when I was younger that would just look at things for a long time. Cool! I didn't even really read the puzzle. I'm very glad that was it. Cool. There's my little birdie. I was worried she'd be stuck there forever. I wish I had some way of... You can have this tea set! Oh! The tea set. My god. And we got the Oasis leaf! And the brisk berry! And the belter seed! Oh! Oh, I had such a lame childhood, but all I wanted to do was make teas in Professor Layton and play with my hamster. That was it. Oh, yes. No, I wanted to... Alright, let's look at this tree instead. We can look at the tea afterwards. It's not like I desperately wanted to look at the tree. The tea. The tree works. I want the tea. Fine. Okay. This one does look more complicated. The country road you see here is lined with a single straight row of trees, each planted at a different time and each a different distance from its neighbour. One of the 5 trees labelled A through E here. Which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them? What? Also, I've been sat cross-legged and I have pins and needles and I'm filled with regret. Okay. So, the distance, each planted at a different time and each a different distance from its neighbour. How would you, what? Oh! A and D. What? Because they're the furthest apart? What? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's literally just asking which 2 trees are the furthest apart from each other. Which is A and E. Like, they don't give any details on the actual tangible distances, so...
Just leave it to me.
Thanks,
That was
Prof.
almost too easy.
It is a sneaky question. How dare it? Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. I wanted to look at T. Let me out. You should have. I see through your... Okay, never mind. I'm now happy with that puzzle. I want to play with the hamster first. Yeah, I don't really like arachnic... Ooh. Yes. Boom.
I'm not so good at moving and stuff.
Thank you. Why do you have a New York accent, tiny British hamster? Oh, go on, Steve, get that house. I think you're gonna upgrade from lump, buddy. Yeah, get that stump. Oh, look, you go. Yeah! Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh.
But if I exercise, it'll just make me hungrier.
It will make you hungrier. But you'll get lots of apples. He walks 9 whole steps. I think, yeah, he's now a slug. He's level 4 thickness. You're getting better, buddy. What a good boy. I don't think there's anything more interesting I can do with the formation at this point. You start to get interesting stuff of, like, if it's on the same, like, horizontal line, he'll run to it, and then you can, like, put stuff at the end, and then move things around, and then all sorts. At the moment, we've only got, like, a single object. So you've got a bit of a thing with priority of apple, because you can start, like, weaving the objects in and out of each other. Mother flippin' tea set. It's the mother flippin' tea set. We're gonna make some mother flippin' teas. I know I could do this in real life, but, like, it's so much better when it's on a DS. Right? And when you don't actually get to drink the tea. Yes. Ah, you can have repeat herbs. Okay. Brew it. Make the thing. It's a weird game. Hello, Suki Inkling. Honk. That wasn't a honk at you. That was just a vague honk. Yeah. Ah! The music. It's full on elevator music, but I have this on my liked music playlist, so I listen to this song most days. Suki Inkling, do you like puzzles? I hope you do. So, the most basic tea, which I think they kind of hint at, is just the first 3 ingredients you get given. Yeah! We made a cup of tea! It's a little sour and a little sweet. I imagine it would be delicious cold as well. Oh, wow. Gazpacho tea. I bet just about anyone would have a cup. Yes. Thank you, you lovely people. But then you can absolutely mess it up. So, like, I don't think this is anything from memory. Yup! This is just terrible. Sorry, Professor, I don't think I can choke down another sip. That's quite alright, Luke. No, not fake Luke. No one should ever feel obliged to drink something as rank as this tea. Everything looked good going in. I wonder where you went wrong. Thanks, assholes. So what I used to do, so there's obviously going to be 8 ingredients. So I would try like 3 of this, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, number 4. And then I'd do like this, number 4. And yeah, I tried every single possible combination of tea ingredients. Luke, you like to say numbers as to that sort of thing. How many combinations actually is that? So you can have with repeats. Oh, thank you. I got a bit. 8 to the 3. 8 to the power 3. Okay, so that's 64 times 8. Yeah, I tried 64 times 8 combinations in a single session. Oh, 5... Yeah, 500 and... Whatever 256 is time... 512, that's it. 512. I'm doing computer science. I should have got that. Thank you. You phrased that. There we go. Fuck you, Luke. You're not my teacher. You're not my computer science teacher. You don't... There was a lecture earlier, and my lecturer was trying so hard, but his 9-year-old daughter just ran downstairs with one of her baby teeth in her hand, just like, "Father, my tooth, ah!" And that was a fun, I don't know, that's the kind of thing you get with these lectures. It's fascinating. He also edited it weirdly, and then there were like multiple of him. He's also got very excited about a green screen. Uni is weird. My memory's not what it used to be. You're not from here, or are you? Memory is weird. More often than not, that train gets fixed up in a few hours. Very convenient for the plot. Thank you for the information. If I could trouble you for a moment, I'd like to ask about a relic known as the Elysian Box. Oh, dear me. I mean, dear me, I've never heard of the dreadful thing. Never. Well, that's enough chatting with strangers for one day. To be frank, I was in high spirits till you came along. Now I'm crabbier than a crab apple. You're gonna need to get a jumper with a crab on it so people know that you're feeling crabby. If you really want to prove you're sorry for ruining my day, solve this here puzzle. World's best golfer. This looks like maths. Please no. Okay. A pro golfer has the amazing ability to consistently putt distances of 3, 5, 7, and 11 feet. Prime numbers. Strangely enough, though, those are the only distances he can putt. Currently, our golfer stands on the green with his ball 20 feet from the hole. What's the fewest number of strokes he can use to get the ball into the hole? Assume that if the ball is hit farther than the distance remaining from the hole, it will roll over to the other side without going into the cup. Okay. I think it's 4. That's my gut reaction. Because they're all odd numbers. And you can't get 11 and 9. Which would be the only, like, combination. So otherwise you'd have to like go over the other side and compensate. Like you could go like 11, 11, and then 5 the other way, and then 3 back the first way, but also 5, 5, 5, 5, then 5. Like, I think. No, come on. There we go. I
And
think.
now to test my theory. Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Triangles! I forgot about triangles! Ah! Dang it! There's gonna be some triangle shenanigans. Blumenack, I like triangles, but mostly just doodling Sapinskis. Ah. Oh no. I feel like it would be 3 then. Like, I want to figure out the maths, but also, it can't be 2. Oh wait, no, 11, because you point it. Ba 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 ba. It's 2. It's 2, because it's like da 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 da. So it's like 20 feet. So he goes like 11, 11. Ah. So. Yes. It even gave me 2 and I rubbed it out and changed it with 4. The game told me.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yeah. Are you infuriated with how much smarter than me you are, Luke? I did... I think you're a bit behind. Yes, I do have a good head on these shoulders. I love people roasting the hat. They are, yeah. Yeah, Julian's empathetic. Luke's saying answer. This is a festival. Oh, I just love all the hustle bustle. It's so wonderful. Shall we walk around and take in more of the sights then? They are more sneaky. I need to think around sneaky things. Why do you give me this information? I know. Ooh, parting with one so dear to your heart is even more painful than the tightest wig. When she was a child, I used to read to her until she fell asleep. She looked just like an angel. Oh, nothing hurts so much as separation's a knife. Gee, I don't know about that. Guess I've never really given it much thought. Afraid not. I wasn't expecting one as young as yourself to fully understand pain such as mine. Don't mind me, I'll just excuse myself now. The way he was carrying on, you'd think he just got dumped. But he seemed sad in a different way, didn't he? Best not to pry too deeply into the private affairs of others, Luke. It's not becoming of a gentleman. You're right, Professor. Honk. Hydrate. Flip. Ah, dip. I don't think I... Oh my god. Do I need to honk while hydrating? Where's my face? Okay. Are you working? Ah! Okay. I need to probably move that. Also ignore the YouTube. YouTube default mess. I don't know. Ball! I'm gonna try and hydrate and honk simultaneously. Wish me luck. That's not possible. Honk! Goodbye, Dave. Albert! Hello, Albert. According to this, the audio hasn't changed with me moving that into a place where I can actually see the screen. So, I might keep it there. I have been running around asking questions, but you haven't talked to me yet. If you solve this puzzle, the king of Dropstone Trivia, yours truly will answer this question for you. Okay, boys club! The stereotypically gay voice is so perfect. Oh no. Oh no, it's about gender. Below is a wheel of male and female portraits. Select a portrait and, counting that portrait as one, move 6 portraits either clockwise or counterclockwise. Then, ooh, a microphone-related interaction. I am interested. Then cross out the last of these 6 portraits. Repeat this pattern, starting from the next available portrait, moving in the same direction. If you start at just the right portrait, you can remove all the women in the wheel, leaving only the 6 portraits of men behind. This is a strange thing to want to do. Oh wow, people just getting that classic FM over their call. Great. I hope it wasn't anything too dramatic. Circle the portrait. Remember, you can move clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay. Okay. I mean, immediately I'm noticing a symmetry. I feel like the symmetry here must be something to do with it. Of course, it's classic FM. It will be a mystery until the end of time. I feel like if it was calming classical music, that would be quite reassuring on a call. Okay. Select a portrait, and counting that portrait as 1, move 6 portraits either clockwise or counterclockwise. So, okay, I'm just gonna do it from random portrait and see what. Oh wait, Cleffer. Oh, I was not paying attention. I kind of wanted that. It's a fairy baby. It's adorable. Oh, we've had to do tons of like introduction stuff this week. Because of course, and we have to keep giving fun facts about ourselves. So my default fun fact is, if I was a Pokemon, I would be a fairy type. And that one response to that was the entire class started talking about Pokemon and everyone's favorite Pokemon and favorite Pokemon types, which was just amazing. And then the other one was the lecturer, who actively, clearly hates me, like tangibly. I think I need to ask to move groups. It was just like, well, I have no idea what that means. Moving on. So, mixed responses. Okay, boom, 1. Okay, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're dead now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're dead now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're dead now. Okay, so he's not the right sign one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that already crossed out? Okay, this is frying my brain, and it was definitely wrong anyway. There's gotta be something in here. Which of these? So, let's go from Flora. So, back from Flora. So, you know what? Let's just start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so we've got the pattern of 3. And we started on this one, the center human. So the pattern of 3 needs to be where the pattern of 3 is. So is that a direct switcheroo? Did I start on the opposite one that I needed to start on? I think I did. Yeah, so this guy, because he's directly opposite this one, and then that will leave only males. It works either way, so...
This puzzle solved.
Okay!
And there we have it.
Cool! Huzzah! Thanks, game. I don't know if anyone was following that. I wasn't explaining it well. Expertly solved. Oh, it gave me chills. It really did. Okay, ask away. If you got any questions about the village or its history, I'm your man. And my face is so short and so wide. Would you happen to know anything about a supposedly cursed antique box called the Elysian Box? It's hard to believe, but you've gone beyond my area of expertise. I've never heard of the thing, but what I can tell you is that people in the town jump at the very mention of curses. From what I gather, it seems they have some connection to the village in the days of its founding. Unfortunately, that's all the info I can give you on that subject. Sorry to let you down. Aw, you seem like the kind of guy who would give me a hamster toy. These are all posters of cows. Thank you, game. You were suspecting it to be the right of him. Yeah. Yeah, the pattern of 3 was the clearest bit. The only bit that I really understood. Ooh, fireworks and big cows. Wow, look at those gigantic cow balloons. It looks like the villagers are setting up for the livestock competition. Livestock competition? That sounds like fun. Yes, I'd certainly like to see the competition myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet. While we're waiting, can we go see more of the village? Certainly. We can return later when the competition commences. Yay! I don't need the sound and why. Fine. Thank you for that. It still hasn't started. Okay. Right. So there's something somewhere that the game wants me to see, and I think the only place I haven't been is here. Who are you? I never forget a face, and I don't know any of yours. You must be from the Momentary Express. Since you're new to town, let me drop you a few key facts about Dropstone. I know you're interested, so don't act bashful on my account. Listen, if you want to know one name in Mr. Dropstone... Nope. If you know one name in Dropstone, make sure it's Mr. Anderson's. Not only is the fellow swimming in money, he pretty much runs it. He's a swell guy who treats everyone with respect, even the mailman. That'd be me. You can always tell a lot of people about the way... You can always tell a heck of a lot about the way the people are by the way they treat their local mail carrier. I made the post person laugh earlier, which was cool. I put up a sign that said doorbell broke, but it's... I don't know. The sign has a sarcastic tone, and he seemed to enjoy it. I hear he spends all his time fretting about his daughter. That reminds me, I saw a pair of unusual characters head towards Mr. Anderson's house. They said they were police from London, but something around them seemed downright fishy. 2 people, huh? Are you referring to the Inspector Chelmy and his assistant? Chelmy, you say? That sounds right. He said he had official police business and he needed to see Mr. Anderson. What possible connection could there be between Mr. Anderson and the Elysian Box? Well, it seems that Mr. Anderson serves as the head of this community. It's only natural that he'd know about who and what passes through this area. He's a big fish, all right. You've got money on that. Heck, even the owner of the Momentary Express pops in whenever he's in town. I bet those 2 officers are being waited on like kings. Enough chit-chat, we've got a festival, so bye. House. Oh, store. Hello. I processed the cat after I saw the cat. I don't think I've seen you around these parts before. What's your name? Of course, I'm Herschel Layton. I study archaeology. Not that that's ever going to come up in this game. Charmed, sir. Welcome to Dropstone, Professor Layton. My name is Dorothea. Okay, and I'm a maid at the service of the Anderson family. Why are you here? My companions are after the Elysian Box. I've never heard of it. Yes, I am Mr. Anderson's maid, so obviously it's Mr. Anderson. But not lately, he's been preoccupied with his daughter. Has there been some issue between Mr. Anderson and his daughter? Well, yes, just between you, me, and the wall, his daughter has been planning a trip alone. Ooh, she's gonna run away. She actually answered that? I don't, okay. How does everyone know that the daughter's gonna run away? And they're all just like, it's fine, he doesn't need to know. We servants have decided to cheerfully see the master's young daughter off. Okay. So you're in support of allowing this girl to go off on her own. Why is that? Because the purpose of the trip is to fulfill the last request of the young lady's late grandmother. I see. May I inquire as to what that last request was? Well, I myself have only heard scraps of the story from other people, so I can't say much. But whatever the request, it's one that the young mistress seems to feel is extremely important. Oh, look at that. Here I am gossiping away when there's supper to prepare. Please excuse me, Professor Layton. I need to get back to work. Oh, before you go... Oh, rats, she's gone. Maybe it's me, but it sounds like Mr. Anderson's daughter's leaving home more than going on a trip. And yet for some reason the servants are cheering her on. How odd. Yes, very. And I think we should think about the consequences should Mr. Anderson find out what's been going on. The servants must have a truly solid reason if they've resolved to keep a secret like this. What could it possibly be? I'm getting the feeling Dropstone isn't as ordinary as it looks. You're not the only one, Luke. But enough speculation. Let's go explore more of the village. Okay, Professor. That cat. That cat. This cat sculpture certainly is expressive. Yep, he's a cute one. Oh, if you like cats, Professor, have I got a puzzle for you? Oh no, what is this gonna be? Flipped cats! That doesn't sound nice. One of the three colour pictures, A, B or C, is the same picture as the black and white one displayed on the far left. Can you find out which one? The only difference is that the picture on the far left has had its content flipped left to right and its colours inverted and changed to black and white. Okay. Spot the difference. It's literally to spot the difference, okay? What are the differences between... There's... Okay, the location of the white line... This is a wrinkle in my brain. Okay, it's not C. I've got that it's not C because the lines at the top, that line goes like halfway on the ear. And this line goes... Wait, okay. We're looking at the white ear, which is the black ear on this. Wait, does that mean it is C? Oh no. No, it's not covering up the line. Yeah, it's not covering it up, so it can't be C. Okay. I think. I'm really bad at spot the difference. I cannot see anything differentiating A and B. They look exactly the same to me. Eyelashes. Eyelashes on the top cat. Eyelashes on all the cats. Yeah, compression is not gonna help it. Yes. Eyelashes. Long eyelashes. Yes. B?
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman
Cool.
leaves no
I needed to
puzzle
check that in
unsolved.
my head like 10 times. Yes. Boom shakalaka. Thank you for that, Luke. So sarcastic. Real Luke. I did it. Yeah, that is a very expressive cat. Coolsies. Right, let's go visit Mr. Anderson. Oh, puzzle time! Please give me a hamster toy. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't hear it either. I think I may have been supposed to have hear it. I mean, if people are doing emotes, I'm gonna use my own emotes. I made them, I'm gonna use them. Me? I'm a world traveler, but I'm stuck here until I could score a ticket on the Momentary Express. I was hoping for a freebie, so I told Beluga one of my puzzles to break the ice. Is this how human emotion? Here, maybe you'll have better luck with it. Baggage claim. No! Yeah, that, all the yays, nays. Especially that one human face that was in the middle there. That's the feeling. Nope. Yup. Okay. This is purely muscle memory. I'm hoping it's accurate muscle.
This should do the trick.
Did that just happen?
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle
What?
unsolved.
I'm so bad at them. What? Okay. Coolsy. You're a pretty clever bunch, aren't you? With folks like you around. Thank you, Luke. You might actually solve the mystery of the Momentary Express. Ah, not saying that this is related to the plot, but people say that the train occasionally makes a stop at a phantom town found on no map. Not saying that's relevant, but, you know, could just be a wild rumor though, you know, it could be. An unplotted town? Wow, I wonder if that's true. Not that, no. You having fun there, real Luke? Wowee, look at the size of that mansion. I bet you could get lost in there. It is impressive, to say the least. I'm sure that mansion belongs to Mr. Anderson. So that's where Mr. Chelmian and its inspector went, right? I'd like to see this place myself. Can we go in and have a look? No, for now. No! For now, I think our best course of action is to gather what information we can in the village. Besides, I imagine the Andersons have their hands full with the 2 guests they currently have. Oh, puzzle time, hell yeah. Oh, that should do it. That's probably not. Looking at his face, I'm not sure that's how he sounds, but oh well. Good afternoon, sir. What are you doing there, sir? Me? I'm just doing a little fishing in this lake here. Sounds like a lot of work. Have you had much luck? Actually, that's a good question, now that I think about it. How many have I managed to catch today? Oh, fishing nets. Yeah, I love wearing fishnets. Oh. Oh, bloomin' egg. You cast a large net out in a pond to catch some fish. Every part of the net is in the water, except for the two ends, which you're holding in your hands, as shown below. The pond's surface is small, but it's actually wider underwater, so parts of your sunken net aren't visible from the surface. Assuming there are no tears in the net, and that its rim is constructed of a single length of rope that ends on the shore, how many of the fish visible in the pond will you snare when you pull the net back up? Okay, I think they had this exact puzzle in the previous game, but with coins. So, coolsies. Yes. 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 That's it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. No. Yes.
Let's see if this works.
Coolsies.
That was almost too easy.
I agree, not Luke. Yeah, I mean, sure. Oh, what a haul. Tonight I will feast like a king. I can only apologize. I'm so sorry. Oh, good. Oh, it's Inspector Chelmy. Well, 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 look who it is then. Hello, Inspector. Are you returning from the Anderson estate? I don't know where you get your information, Leighton, but you're sly as a fox. As a matter of fact, I was just there, but the servants said Mr. Anderson himself wasn't home. They said the bloke is off presiding over some livestock competition. A likely story, I'm sure. I'm curious. What connection do you see between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating? Not that it's any of your business, but perhaps you can be of help. I'd heard rumours the bloke had tried to find this Elysian box in the past, so I went to talk to him. But when I got to the house, his butler told me he wasn't home and that I should leave. Can you believe it? I bet you a tenner he was just pretending to be out. I went out of my way to see the man. The least he could do is offer me a proper cup of coffee. But why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the Elysian box in the first place? It's anyone's guess, Luke. Fake Luke. I need to, figure out a way to change it so that it says fake Luke. We won't know more until we can ask him in person. I guess we better head over to the livestock competition that Mr. Anderson's judging. Fine. Let the blasted bloke judge his precious livestock competition then. I won't be there. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing's a frivolous distraction for the rich. Speaking of which, I can only assume his obsession with the box stems from the excess of time and money on his hands. If you see anything that might help this investigation, report it to me straight away, you hear? We're always happy to cooperate, Inspector. Go fuck yourself. Sure, off you go. Come along, Barton, we've got work to do. Okie dokie, sir. Alright, we better head back to the competition grounds. Yes, we will. Oh, who are you? And give me your puzzle. Professor? I think this fellow here fell asleep standing up. Judging by his uniform, he must be a security guard. I wonder how his employer feels about his nap. This room is secure. Please confirm identity by solving this. Please confirm your identity by solving this puzzle whilst asleep. Oh, good. 3 rope loops are tangled together with a single red rope. If you were to pull both ends of the red rope, a single knot would form in the middle. Can you figure out how many of the rope loops would get caught in this knot when it forms? Remember, even if a loop appears to have been pulled into the knot, You shouldn't count it in your answer if you can pull the loop free of the red rope with a tug. Okay. So, a single knot would form in the middle. Okay. Yeah, this is wrinkling my brain. What? Okay. I think the green one is a yes. Because it's like, it only goes around it once? I'm not the best at topology. I think orange would be free? What I'm thinking, my theory is an odd or even number of like above the red rope and below the red rope. So, for example, green goes under the red rope once. So an odd number, so it's probably going to get stuck. The orange one, however, is going to be... that has 2 underneath and 2 over. So... or 3 over. So I think underneath is like the different... I think orange is fine. I haven't even looked at blue yet. I think blue looks alright. I think it's only green. I think. Blue just looks very wide. And I think it's got the same thing going on as the orange in the amount of times it's out or in, whether but the green is actually like caught inside the loop as well. So yeah, I think it's only green. 1.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, well I was thinking it's either gotta be 1 or 0.
My, this one is quite formidable.
It is quite formidable indeed, sir. I'm now kind of going off Luke's response of green may be a tricky one. Is it because you could just pull green off the end if you do it? Like, it depends how you do it. How you pull it, surely. I know, I'm ashamed. I think yellow and blue can clearly get out. Well, congratulations, real Luke. Your thinking was correct. Not a single loop. Okay, even green gets out. Yeah, it's not 2. Cool. Yeah. Yellow falls completely away. I thought that. Blue I thought would also fall completely away. Oh, well, he must be some kind of mad puzzle genius to be able to talk about them in his sleep. Are you jelly, Professor? Who are you?
Boy, oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut this board, but it botched it kinda bad. It's pretty useless as is. Can you think of a way to turn it into a square?
Oh yes, I remember there being multiple of these. Good. Here we have an oddly shaped board, since it's ugly and terrible, and how did he get the hole in it? How did he get the hole in it? That's so hard! How? That's kind of amazing. You've decided to cut into 2 pieces and rejoin these pieces to form a square. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces, where should you make the cut? Okay, fine. So this isn't like the pieces have to be identical to one another. I know there are some variations of this with that, which feels absurd. Why would anyone care? Okay, so it's square. I'm guessing it's gonna be 4x4. I say I'm guessing. There's 16 small squares. It's obviously 4x4. Unfortunately, I feel this one is going to be a case of stare at it until it gets in my brain. Thanks, Botchley Donut. What is a Dracazolt? I want it. Thank you, Julian. That's not helpful. Oh my god, that's so simple! How did that help me? Thank you?
This should do the trick.
That's so obvious.
Huh. Wonderful.
How did that help? I just knew what you meant. It is easier than it looks. That's infuriating. That must have been infuriating to watch as well, because as soon as I saw it, I was so angry with myself. So obvious. Oh my god. I hate this game. No, you can... I feel like there might be a version of this that crops up later where you can only make a single cut. Yeah, there and there is real easy. Kind of. It took me too long. No, I wanted it. Woo, that did the trick. You strange person. Let's move on. By the way, should I do... I know there's a ton of Granny Riddleton puzzles, which is just puzzles without story. Should it be... Do you reckon I should do them on stream or off stream? Because I know it can be annoying when I just can't see it. But also doing it off stream is probably detracts from the point a little bit. Yes, Mr. Anderson should be somewhere around here. The what? The first one. Were you trying to say fifth or girth? Or first? Indeed. I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man. Uh-oh. It looks like the two men over there are getting pretty angry about this. I can't remember what the first one was, not gonna lie. I know I was just talking, but already all I'm thinking about is the big cow balloons that are looking menacing. I wonder what's up. Just look at that mangy coat. Look at that coat. Anyone with two eyes can see that's no bovine of mine. I know what's gone down here. Someone swapped out my cow for this lemon. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours? How do you expect me to do that? Oh, brother, this is gonna get ugly. Thanks. You can't eat any of that, Lou. What seems to be the problem, sirs? This fella here seems convinced someone swapped out his prize cow for another. I'm telling you, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horns to horns. See what I mean? There's just no reasoning with him. We can't start the contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how we can clear up the situation. I'll take care of this. I bet the cows would know if any monkey business went on. Of course. Why didn't I think that one myself? I'll leave this one to you, Fake Luke. Excuse me, miss. Can you help us out here? I see. Did you find out anything of use? I sure did. If I had to sum up our conversation, it'd go something like this. What? Misinformation. Misinformation. Five cows are grazing at the festival. Two of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. What is this game? The other three are no way cows, a different variety that always lies. Using the following statements from each cow, mark all the no way cows. Tap a letter to mark the cow below it. Yeah, screw this puzzle. D is a no way, I promise. Oh no. C isn't a true moo cow. A ain't a no way cow, no way. E's a no way cow if ever I've seen one. B's definitely not a true moo. Why? Okay, so A says D is a lie. B says C is a lie. C says A is a lie. D says E is a lie. And E says B is a lie. Why? Okay. Right. A says D. B says C. They're all saying they're bad, so... No! Okay, so D is bad. C is bad. A is good. E is bad. B is bad. Okay, well there's gotta be something going on. So... Okay, so let's say for a second that C is lying, and then if that doesn't work, I'll just do the opposite. So if C is lying, that's sad face, then that means... I'll do a cross, actually. That's way easier with a mouse. So you're lying. So that means A is lying. So if A is lying, D must be telling the truth, which means that E must be lying, which means, yeah, B must be telling the truth, and that's saying C is a liar, which would be true. Coolsies! Cool. Mark all the no way cows, so A-C-E. Ace.
Let's see if this works.
Yay!
That was almost too easy.
Yeah, cool. Just try it and it works. Thank you for that puzzle. It looks like these two ladies swapped places while waiting for the competition to start. That puzzle had nothing to do. Anyway, things should be all sorted out now, though. Oh, you betcha. Look at that build, that lustrous coat, that soulful gaze. That's my cow, no doubt. So everything's okay by you. Betting okay, kid. My darling back, I'm a shoo-in for that blue ribbon. Thanks. Wow, Luke, you sure have a... Fake Luke. You sure have a way with animals. Yeah, that is not true of real Luke. I mean, I guess it is, but a way would be in a sarcastic tone. You sure have a way with animals, in that they'll all kill you. Fuke. Funke. Oh, it's nothing really. Look over here, you two. They're about to announce the winner. And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy Queen is... Hooray. The pink one. Mootilda! Hold on now. You mean to tell me my sweet Marimoo didn't take first place? Too bad you swapped your cow back, Clabber. If you'd have kept quiet, you'd be the winner, eh? I was robbed! The competition must be rigged. Rigged, I tell you. To think he went through all that and trouble to get his cow back, then ended up losing because of it. Yes, I suppose it goes to show that things in life don't always go as planned. I do enjoy that animals like Luke, and yet they will all murder him. By accident. Right you are, Professor. Say, shouldn't Mr. Anderson be around here now? It's going to take some effort to find him in a crowd this dense. Let's look around a bit. Willing to bet it's the first person. Oh, Lopez. You ever heard the old saying, the clothes make the man? Well, from the looks of your duds, I'd say you've got your act together, so try this puzzle on for size. It's the hat. He's got... I remember this puzzle! I remember this puzzle! I don't know why. Men A, B, and C each started off with pants and shirts of a single colour. Trousers, you awful game. It's so British. A wore red, B wore blue, C wore white. They then were blindfolded and swapped items of their clothing. I think these men might be more than friends. After they took off their blindfolds, here's what they said. No one's shirts and trousers match. It looks like C's the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes. I don't know if I like these red pants. Cool. I remember really liking this. Okay, so C has red pants. He doesn't have any of his original clothes. And the others have white. So... they were roommates! I mean, I feel like if they were swapping their shirts, just 'cause, like, that would be a bro thing. But if you're taking off your shirt and trousers around your friends and swapping them just 'cause, that's like something's going on there.
This should do the trick.
I'm pretty sure Nora's a dog, right?
Gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
I'm not sure. Yes. Hooray! Everything I said. Yeah. Yeah, swapping them is interesting. That's There's nothing tackier than when your shirt and pants don't match. That's fashion rule number 1. Is it now, Lopez? There was a guy in the square that I think I should introduce you to. And you also think it's normal to swap your clothes with your bro friends. Cool. I definitely ship this guy and the one with the Ferris wheel of gender. Rule number 2, no one can pull off sequins. Mateo, is that you? Boy, that sweet suit of yours, you're golden. No swanky nightclub will turn you away, I guarantee it. Oh, he's so flirting with the professor. I live. Hey, wanna swap clothes with me and the guy in the sweat? Thank you, Fook. Okay, cool. Well, all the information here has gone. Yeah, I'm pretty much slick as Dresser. No one else can pull off a look this edgy. Oh, bro. I guess we never did manage to eat Mr. Anderson, did we? Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he'd provide us with a lead on the Elysian box. Hey there, fellows! We've never met before, have we? I heard you chatting about Mr. Anderson, and I thought to myself, hey, I can help. Here, I'll point him out with a puzzle. Who's Mr. Anderson? Great. I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. He shouldn't be too hard to spot with that beard and hat. Yep, he's a real gentleman, and he always looks spiffy with his cane and that dapper bow tie. Oh, and he doesn't wear glasses, in case you're wondering. Look, there he is now! Okay. The ideal friendship is if you're all the exact same size of clothes, though. Metapod, absolutely not. Mr. Anderson, okay. He has a cane. Oh, wow, I hadn't really processed how similar they all are, actually. He has a hat. Oh, good. And beard. He has... who doesn't have a beard? I don't think that's a beard. I think that's a mustache. I think that's a mustache. Maybe? I don't know. With his cane and dapper little bow tie. And he doesn't wear glasses. Okay, well that's not a cane. Okay, with that beard and hat. He's a real gentleman. And he has a cane and a dapper little bow tie. I mean, any of these could have these things, and he doesn't wear glasses. My guess is either this one or this one. But I'm really not sure. I think it's this one. And that is mostly off memory.
To test my theory.
Huzzah!
And there we have it.
Definitely cheating, but not gonna question it. It looked like the wind tried to carry off his hat. Okay, right. Cool. Good day, sir. Might you be Mr. Anderson? The one and only, my friend. And whom do I have the pleasure to be speaking with? The name is Herschel Layton. My friends and I have come to this fine town in search of the Elysian Box. I thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer some... The Elysian Box, you say? What would you want going chasing after a thing like that? So you're familiar with it, then? Familiar? No, but I do believe my dear mother once searched after the very box you speak of. Interesting. Please elaborate. Ah, well, my birth mother died when I was very young. The mother I speak of is actually my mother-in-law, Sophia. She founded this village way back when. A kinder soul I never met. Sharp, too. Married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Seeing how I never knew my own mother, I suppose it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed on, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Mother Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never did find what she was looking for. So she made efforts of her own to search for it. Fascinating. Tell me, where might Sophia be now? She left us last year. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room writing. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. My mother may have had knowledge of the subject, but she's gone now. Now you know as much as I do. I regret that I couldn't be more help to you, sir. Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks. Oh, and one thing before you go, Mr. Layton. Please take a look around you. These picturesque hills, these happy people, Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia turned this place from nothing into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone mustn't ever be allowed to wither and fade like so many other villages. After all, too many sacrifices were made to make this place what it is. Ah, forgive my ramblings. Once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Mood. Enjoy your time in Dropstone and be well. Good day. Well, I guess that's another dead-end lead. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Fuke. It appears this village is inextricably... Honk. That's how you pronounce that word. Linked with the Elysian Box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. What do you suppose he meant by sacrifices? It looks like our mystery only leads to more mysteries. Okay, we're heading back to the train station. I just enjoy you. Hey, I think you should go on a date with the other guy. For some reason, all the old-timers here are really cagey about the origins of Dropstone. I've got a hunch that something strange must have happened here before the village was founded. I'm tempted to Granny Riddleton. Oops, sorry. I forgot that I'm supposed to be reading this. This is all so new to me that I forgot to pay attention to the text boxes. Understandable. After all, it's quite a change of pace from London. Wow, Flora, you sure are excited. Just don't stand around gawking for too long, we might accidentally leave you behind. What? Wow, what's that? Oh, and look, there's another one over there. Huh? Professor? Fook? Where did you two go? Oh. Eek! Oh no! Professor, Flora's gone! Oh dear. We must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps. It's gonna be awfully hard to find her with all these people about. Now, where could that girl have got off to? Phew! Oh! I just remembered a large portion of this game. Flora, where'd you run off to? Sorry, there were so many people that I must have lost you. I turned to look at something and before I knew it, you two were gone. Well, I'm relieved you found your way back to us. With so many people around, who knows when we might have found you again. I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Hey, you know, I caught wind of something very interesting when I was wandering around back there. Oh? What did you hear? That a man named Romy was asking around after the Elysian Box. If we can track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know. I heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the station. That is interesting news. Let's head to the station and see where we can find Romy. Way to go, Flora! That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there. Hydrate! Oh, it was nothing! Of course they do. Thanks for the hydrate. I'm thirsty. I was hoping to have, like, my nice projector background stuff with all the Pokemon on it up. But, YouTube has said no. And, I don't know. Who are you? Give me a puzzle! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Gosh, I just can't decide. Oh, hi there. Do you, need something or something? We are currently in search of an item known as the Elysian Box. Does that name ring any bells? Oh, the Chromecast is on the... Hey, you wanna cast from YouTube, right? We're gonna leave the YouTube screen with the YouTube things up for, like, a long time. I haven't done anything with the projector in looking at OBS, at least an hour 53. And yet, it's still got the YouTube screen, not the, ambient. Elysian Box. Nope, never heard of it. But I do know a good puzzle about a box. You have a box as shown below. Using the white cubes as standard units, the box is 2 cubes wide by 3 cubes long by 2 cubes tall. 2 by 3 by 2. 2 white cubes are permanently attached to the floor of the box. Now, of the 4 shapes, A through D, there is only YouTube. There is no other streaming service available for any videos or anything at all. There is only YouTube. I can kind of see that being a Google thing, not gonna lie. 3 of them can be placed together in the box to fill it to the top with no gaps. Find the shape that doesn't fit in. Okay. I feel like it wants me to think that C is helpful. Hang on. Okay, so 2 by 3 by 2, that's 12. Minus 2, that's 10. So we're gonna want 3, 3, and 4. So we know we want A and B. So either C or D are not helpful. Clearly, like, C just fits onto the bottom, and then A and B make up the next level. It's D. Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
And now to test my theory.
Cool.
Huh.
Okay.
Wonderful.
It was the easy answer. Sweet. Yeah. Cool. Holy moly, you must be some kind of puzzle genius. Oh, right. What did you want to know? Elysian Box. Nope. Bye. I feel like there was something here. Like, something that really bothered me for long periods of time. Oh, hello there, you two. You have excellent timing. See, I'm trying to wrap these flowers I gave to a friend. I've got a green thumb when it comes to plants, but I'm all thumbs when it comes to wrapping. Help an old gal out, would you? Oh, no. Hello. In order to wrap the flower just like the leftmost drawing, how would you begin your wrapping? Tap A, B, C, or D to answer. Oh no. Okay, this is more difficult for me to visualize. Do you know how to wrap flowers, Panda? I don't. Or, actually, it's not even flowers, it's flower. Why would you wrap a flower? I don't like that there's 4 options as well. Yeah, just like send someone a PNG of a flower. Oh. That works too. Yeah, fire is also good. I mean, if you're willing to not compress an image for someone, you clearly care about them. Like, what is more romantic than an uncompressed image? Yeah, I have legitimately no idea. So I'm thinking none of them are right? Okay, I think it has to be the... Because I thought it would be like going up that way from what it looks like. Because it looks like it's gone from the base up round, so it's gone up from like the bottom, like it would go up that way. But it clearly not. I don't know. I think it's A. I can't explain
should
that
be the
with
trick.
words. Fair enough. I deserved that.
My, this one is quite
What
formidable.
clues? I'll go see. I have no idea. This doesn't even seem like a puzzle. It just seems like do some rapping. I can go see.
Consider this puzzle solved.
How did you know that?
And there we have it.
How did you know that? I really wasn't. I didn't know about a transphobic lecturer. My gut reaction is they can fuck off. But, oh no. No. You've got to pick between being gay and avoiding transphobes. I absolutely was not able to follow that transition, but thank you, Julian. You know things. Well, that's just about the finest rapping job I've ever seen. You sure have saved me a heap of trouble. Yes! Yes! Give me the flower! Oh, tidbits about that tea set! Yes! Who is this human? I love you so much! Give me the mini-games! I'm sure you know the basics of brewing, yes? Putting in 1 scoop of each makes of the 3 ingredients I gave you made a lovely classic bell tea. However, there's a lot of room for experimenting. For example, try brewing 2 parts brisk berry with 1 part something else. Get it right and you'll make a sweet, crisp tea that is just wonderful. And if you happen to pick more tea ingredients, try creating some infusions of your own. There's 8 convenient boxes! I wonder why! There's a whole world of complex flavors just waiting to be discovered. You need to find them. It's part of the game. Okay, I'm gonna do that first. Brisk berry. 2 brisk berry. Plus other. Great for the skin. Refreshing. Okay, I think that's probably gonna be more likely. Yes! Delicious! I just love how sweet this tea is, Professor. Well, it's a bit too sweet for me, but I can understand why so many children enjoy it. I think this stuff has a whole pot. I can't read and do tea at the same time. It saves the thing! You can make the teas and they can have it whenever. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. There we go. This is not my area. Oh, good news! I found someone on my course who's, like, really good at the infrastructure module, so I might have some hope there. I can just help. What? Help? I can't read and drink tea at the same time. I'm afraid not. When I drink tea, I need to focus all of my energy onto the tea drinking. It's a proper, like, ceremony. And I always play this exact song from this game. I can't drink tea without it. And I have to have it on loop for the 20 minutes in which I wait for it to get cold. I'm feeling less than my best. Will you make me a tea with oasis leaf, brisk berry, and bell tart seed? Yes, I only have 2 recipes and you didn't like one of them, so... This is splendid, Luke. This is truly a testament to the restorative power of tea. Yay. Oh, cool. Why did someone put a coin in the teacup? That's not good. That's not healthy. Oh, it's time to see my baby boy. If he's within 3 spaces. Okay, so this is another more basic one. Okay, I'm gonna clear it. And then I'm gonna give him the apple. I think you might have an interesting view of Brits. Yeah, if you find a coin in your cup, you're gonna have questions. Okay, 3 spaces, 3 spaces, 3 spaces, 3 spaces. Let's go, buddy!
Got any snacks around here? don't hold out on me.
I do got any snacks. You gotta walk a little bit and then you get an apple. I'm proud of you, boy. Get that flower. Slug. Oh, my sweet baby boy. Don't let them be this horrible to you. You're getting healthy and that's what matters. I have had to walk up and down a hill every day for like a fortnight now. And, I'm starting to not feel like I'm gonna die when I reach the top of it. I think I'm getting more healthy. I'm happy with it. You can do it too, Steve! We can be slugs together. I love him so much. I love my hamster so much. I will fight anyone who wants to attack my hamster. I know someone wrote them, and I feel kind of bad skipping over their work, but they are kind of boring, and it's literally just exactly what's happened, so... I think I'm gonna get on the train, and then go. The whole festival is being put on by the Andersons, the wealthiest family in the village. As you're new here, let me dish for a moment. Have you heard of the place at the end of the north of town? It just turns your eyes green with envy, Well, Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to become quite a beautiful young lady. Yes, her name is Katya, and she's the usual combination of beautiful and sweet. Plus, I hear she's very respectful towards her father, unlike most youngsters. Oh, kids these days, the only thing they love more than sassing their parents are those oversized pants. Oh, sorry, I do believe I've gone on a rant. Do you need something from me? Actually, yes. Tell me, madam, have you ever heard of a rare antique known as the Elysian Box? It's a new name to me. I can't help you at all, so will you leave me alone now? Oh, but did you know? You did just remind me of a gem of a puzzle I know that concerns a box. It's convenient how many box-related puzzles are in this town that knows nothing about the box. The two boxes shown below are actually the same box, shown from two different angles. Using the visible faces, reassemble the pattern of the box by placing the tiles into the unfolded view of the box. Don't forget, each tile needs to go in the correct square, facing the correct direction. Okay, well I can see the triangle. Can I see the triangle? Oh no. No, I can see the heart. I can see what the triangle is. Oh no. And the triangle's... Oh, what is happening? Okay. So they're gonna be facing the same way, so... That's that way, because they're gonna be like side to side. We want the flat end... No, that's not there, that's there. That's below it, so we want... Yes. Yes, because that will be touching the heart at the bottom, so we want the flat side facing the heart. So it's pointing at the head of the human. Cool. Oh no. Oh, this is... yes, I was about to say this is hurting my brain. Exact phrasing. I feel like I should get extra credits in my course for doing Professor Layton puzzles. Like, this is a lot. Okay. So, the feet of the human is touching this. So that must be where the circle is. And the human is holding hands with the tree. Okay, so the feet... So the human's feet is on the circle, so the tree's feet... The heart needs rotating. Does it? Yes, it does. Yes, because it's butt to spade. Butt to spade. Very important. Wait, no, if the heart needs rotating... The heart... Yeah. Yes. This is fine. I think this is it. My goodness. Why is this happening to me? Let's go.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes! Thank you for picking up on the heart. I wouldn't have got that. Cool. Yes, it was hard. Why did that happen? Why? Who? I do kind of want to walk up to some... If I ever go to Comic-Con, I'm going to be in a Professor Layton cosplay. And I'm gonna have, like, pockets on the inside of a jacket with, like, printed out puzzles on. So if anyone recognizes me as Professor Layton, I will hand them a puzzle and say, you know, this reminds me of a puzzle, and then give them, like, a Sudoku or something. I really want to do that. Well, hang me on the laundry line and call me a bath mat. I never thought you'd solve that one. You seem like a nice man, so I'll be straight with you. I wouldn't talk about that box in these parts. But why? Well, it's complicated. I've given you my advice, so smarten up and follow it. Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment? Certainly. How may I be of assistance? It seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, you didn't hear anything about my daughter, did you? Your daughter, sir? Yes, Katya. You see, she hardly ever comes home since her grandmother Sophia passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came as a great shock to Katya. If you should see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes she to come home? If a gentleman such as yourself delivers the message, she might listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to help much at all. Katya is my... our only child. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me. I wonder what this Katya lady is all about. Your guess is as good as mine. But judging by her family and breeding, I'd guess she's both beautiful and refined. Professor, get a hold of yourself! Okay. I'm thinking to do some granny rids and then call it a day. Oh, hello! Fancy seeing you, ladies! Me, laddies! They booted me off the train! If you're just a few puzzles, I got my shot! I can't remember what her voice was. It could be literally anything. She's a very concerning woman. Okay. Hey, Panda. Stacked glasses. I do have 2 hands. Hydrate! Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, my feelings. Compliments are weird. Yeah. That's my main feeling. Honk. Honk. My main feelings are the compliments are very weird. Honk. 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 Why is this at honk? Honk. 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 I can't see how many honks because there's so many honks that, like, I can't honk. I can't see the screen going. You have to break up the honks with stuff or I'm not gonna flip an egg. Honk, 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 honk. Honk, 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 honk. Yeah, there's a Julian honk in there. Now I can see honk, honk. Where am I? Honk. Okay. Well, that's kind of a relief, not gonna lie, Panda. Honk. Julian, please no. Okay. The owner of a five-star restaurant assigns a young waiter the task of stacking glasses in a decorative way. Eager to please, the young waiter immediately draws 5 separate designs and shows them to the owner. The owner takes one glance at the designs and, with a look of irritation, turns to the boy and cries, "This design is preposterous! What were you thinking?" Which of the 5 designs is he talking about? Please don't, though. I tried to set up, Mario Cursed today, but I haven't set up my Switch on OBS in a very long time and I couldn't get sound to work. Honk. So, yeah, I could be playing Mario Kart blindfolded right now, honk, but, there are phalanx. I know what a phalanx is. Oh! I know what a phalanx is! Ow! No! Oh, no! I need this. By the way, I figured out the puzzle. I don't know if everyone else has. And then I'm just gonna... You know what? Why did I not copy and paste this? I have like 10 Premier Balls. I probably caught it now, to be honest. It's D, because it's the thing. That's not how glasses work.
That was almost too easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not how things work. Crazy days! Absolutely. I'm not afraid of spamming my own chat. Oh no! Is this literally the same as... Yep. Literally the same as the cat one, but flowers. Amazing. It's been flipped and inverted. Great. Spot the difference, folks. We love to see it. And by I love to see it, I mean, are you serious, Pokemon community game? Are you kidding me right now? I wanted that phalanx. Like, really bad. Okay, so it's not C because the center of the flowers don't work. I'm willing to bet it's A, literally just because I don't think they would have the answer as B twice. But I can't see any difference between A and B. If anyone see... Oh, there's a spot. There's a spot. Yep, it's A. It's A.
Here goes. Layton's apprentice strikes
It should highlight it. Yes. Yeah. There's a tiny spot there. Which is not really helpful if you're watching on a stream, but oh well. The worker ant. Oh no. Busy ants work tirelessly carrying food back to their nest. One day, one such ant was returning with food when he bumped into an acquaintance in front of the nest. "Whoa there, doofus! Don't you know that you took the longest possible path back to the nest? Think about where you're going, man!" Knowing that the ant never travelled the same area twice, can you trace the path he walked to get to his nest? Oh no. This is one of those ones that looks easy. Okay, so we've got to figure out, like, what's the minimum amount of stuff you can miss out. Immediately I'm gonna guess that it's this. I'm gonna try and go down every, like, long side that I can. I don't think that misses... Ignore this bit, that's me not being able to draw with a mouse. I think that's, like, the longest side of everything. Because you don't want to go, like, if we went round that way, like, that would be a 2 that we missed, and that would be bad, I think. So, I'm gonna assume it's not that. Also, this does seem like kind of unfair working conditions for the ant. Like, this is workplace bullying. This is not acceptable.
Just leave it to me. Maintenance
Sweet.
is striking game.
Okay. Yeah. There are many, many better ways to walk, you dumb ant. There is a reason I'm leaving Fook's trunk to the end. Eight people are playing an unusual communication game. In this game, one person has to get a message across to 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. Using these rules, what's the shortest amount of time, in minutes, for the message to pass to all other players? Okay. That screen has no use to me. Takes 1 minute to pass the message. Each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. Seven minutes. There's 7 other players. 7 minutes. Right? Like, you don't have to include the first ones. 7 billion minutes. Yeah, that sounds right. There's probably a loophole with that.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yep, okay. Fair enough.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Okay, it's something to do with the wording. Of course it is. You ass bag. Okay, well I only lost 2 picker-outs, so that's kind of cool. One person has to get a message across to 7 other people. Oh, no, because it... Oh, person 1. To person 2. To person 3 and 4. To person 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah! So it's like person can tell person, while this person is telling that person. And while they're telling that, they can do it at the same time! Okay, so there's person 1. So 1 minute, and then 2 minutes, and then 3 minutes! It's 2 to the 3! Yeah!
And now to test my theory.
I do the computer. I know what 2 to the 3 is. Yeah! That showed it much better than I could. I enjoy this picture. This is good. Yeah. And now there's this terrible nightmare. I was on this for a while. I will be on this for a while. If anyone else has any idea as to how I get through this nightmare, do please tell. I can't see any way of, like, simplifying it. At all. It doesn't work in my brain. Okay. I don't know what that okay was about. I feel like a statement was supposed to come out after that, but it didn't. I'm angry with this puzzle. I'm angry that it exists. You can't rotate. And that should make it easier. Like, that should make it so much easier. But it doesn't. Wait. What? What? Was that?
See if this works. Maintenance apprentice strikes again.
I had to quit that puzzle because I found it so hard. Oh no. Oh no. Hooray! We cleared out Granny Middleton's. Hey, Panda! I think I'm done. Cool, yes. So, next week, or maybe a different time, depending on how my life goes, I will, do more of this, maybe? Hopefully. I really like this game. Honk. 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 Oh no. Am I gonna be trapped here forever? Stuck in the horn honking. Yeah, this is maybe a better song. Cool. Yes, thank you people for doing puzzles with me and having a good time. Honk, honk. I am also a goose. 2 free honks for you. How cool that is. Yes. Bye. I'm not gonna raid anyone, by the way. Pokemon might be streaming. Good for them. I'm stopping seeing this as like a business thing and more just I'm having fun, to be honest. So, yeah. Bye.